Good morning YouTube, Ben back again with another video. This time this is going to be about my toolkit, my small everyday carry toolkit. This was the unit that I had before, and now I have upgraded to something which is slightly larger in size, if you can see. Slightly larger, but don't be fooled by the difference in size. This can take in almost twice as much tools as I could carry in this one. So this is about 2 times more heavy now. I was stuffing this to the limits, and I felt a little sorry for the poor guy. Extraordinary quality, can hold on its own against any other premium brand. Solo knack or solo knack, considering that the G could be silent. So from Decathlon, and a fantastic pouch. I can vouch for the quality of this. I've used this for nearly 2 years now. I got this almost as soon as I got the Himalayan, and I started stuffing in tools one after the other from the very next day, and this thing has held on pretty well. Not a single stitch that is ripped, not a single damage as far as the construction of the whole thing goes. Maybe a little bit of a wear and tear on the surface. That's to be expected, nothing out of the ordinary. A fantastic tool pouch. That's a truckload of tools inside the bag, isn't it? It's a little too much, yeah, I do get that. But that being said, this particular pouch can take in a lot more. To start with, I'll just run you through every single tool, and what I mean is I may not be getting into the details of each tool and the finer details. I may just do a superficial run through of all the tools that I have. You can check those tools out individually online. There's plenty of information inside, and there's been many YouTubers who have made similar videos of the tools that they carry on motorcycle rides. So to start with, this is an everyday toolkit for me. This is not something which I would be taking for long rides. I mean, not just this alone. I have another big toolkit with me, which you guys have seen in a previous video, where I was discussing my toolkit and the tool bag that I mount on the motorcycle, the side case. So that is the main toolkit. This is just an everyday carry toolkit. Let's do this section first. So this is my multi-purpose toolkit, which has Allen keys, screwdrivers. What do we have on this side? It's a chain breaker. This is for a bicycle. And what else do I have here? Anyways, this is a multi-purpose toolkit. Comes in handy a lot of times. Very high quality stuff. Pretty expensive, 1,000 bucks for this, and quite heavy too. Very well made. You can generate truckloads of torque with this. If you can see, the bigger size of the Allen key is this, so you can understand the kind of torque that you can generate with this. Quite a handy tool. Then what I have is my Stanley multi-purpose tool again. What I use this for mainly is for the pliers. So that's my number one go-to tool most of the times when I want to hold something and twist and turn them. And then this has a saw in it. If you guys can see, it has a saw. It has a knife. That's a knife. It has a screwdriver. It has a bottle opener. It has a file. It has a small file. So that's a file. Soft side, hard side. So very nice multi-purpose tool. Very well made, well put up by Stanley, and solid piece of equipment. I've used this on multiple occasions. It's held up really well. Nothing wrong with it. So that's the Stanley. My spark plug adapter, some electrical tape, which is a contrast color, blue, to the usual black is because if I have to work on the motorcycle with electrical tape, I mean if I have to do something on the go, then when I get back home, or when I get the machine to a workshop, I should know where I have taped things and be able to do the job really well. So to remove the tape, you need to know where exactly did you patch things up, and that is why I use a contrast color. My trusty Stanley screwdriver. So what this comes with is an adapter like this that goes inside. And then you have two options. You can run the flatheads, a smaller one and a larger one, and then you can run the star or the Phillips head screwdrivers, both sides, smaller one, larger one. So that's a total of 4 options with your Stanley screwdriver. Solid screwdriver, has a very big handle compared to the conventional smaller ones, but you can generate truckloads of torque with this. Zip ties, I have a wide variety of zip ties ranging from really tiny ones to really thick ones, thick and wide ones. Use it pretty much on every single long ride. I have had to use this. That's zip ties. I have white ones as well, come in handy many a times. What else do we have inside? So there's another compartment here inside where you will be able to find okay, that's my sockets, my ratchet, mini ratchet, and sockets for the mini ratchet. And I have sizes ranging from 8 to 14, I guess, in this. And then I also have the bits, which I can run with a size 6.5 ratchet. So 6.5 socket, I'm sorry. So this is the mini ratchet. A superb tool, if you ask me. Also has some extensions, if you can see. You can run an extension to this and then create more torque. Yeah, so that's one extension on the ratchet. If you want, you can add one more to it, like that. And then you have a pretty long arm. Yeah, and then that goes into the bits. So that's pretty much, it's a two-way ratchet. Again, if you can that's clockwise and that's anti-clockwise. So it's a two-way mini ratchet. Fantastic stuff. I would definitely recommend all of you to go ahead and get this. I have Allen keys, longer ones. This is when this doesn't do the job for you. You need longer ones because you need to generate a lot more of torque than what these fellas can generate. So this is for the heavy duty stuff. What else do I have in this pouch? Okay, so that's one side of the toolkit done. The next side is going to be a pretty complicated affair, but that being said, this tool is arranged and organized in a very nice way. What I have here is my wire clipper or wire stripper, and you know how it comes in handy. Wide variety of uses. It has a lot of end uses. You can cut your zip ties. Yeah, this is what I use it mostly for. I cut the ends of the zip ties with it once I'm done working on the motorcycle, and then of course you can strip wires and all that. I have one spanner, open end spanner, size 10 and 12. I'll get to why I don't carry with me a lot of spanners. This is my go-to spanner, adjustable spanner. I can get it down to a size which is as low as 5 to 14, and I think this does pretty much everything for me. I used to carry a lot of spanners with me, but then I quit that once I got this little tiny lovely tool. It's 4 inches in length and generates enough torque that this fellow can generate too. And it's also not quite wide, so you can put this in just about anywhere where this goes into. Definitely comes in handy. And if you just add an extension to it, you can generate even a lot more of torque, and quite a sturdy one. So sizes ranging from 5 to or 6 to 14. Replaces pretty much all the spanners that you need. Why do I have this? It's because if there are 2 nuts, like on the clutch cable, I need to work on 2 nuts at the same time, then I carry an another additional spanner with me. So that's why I have a 10 and 12 with me. I have a torchlight, again from Decathlon. So yeah, all you need to do is turn it and light comes on. More like a spotlight. Definitely helps with looking for things in the nooks and crevices, where, you know, if a nut falls down into the motorcycle, I'll be able to spot it with this particular spotlight or torchlight. That's the brand. I have a tire valve remover tool. Comes in handy many a times, because most of the times it's not the puncher, it's the valve stem that goes off. Tire levers. This is from the standard Royal Enfield toolkit, and pretty much does the job most of the times. But I have a heavy duty one with me on the main toolkit, so I rarely get to use this, but this can do things for you. What I've done on this is I've filed away the edge. If you can see, the edge was like this. It was like that. It didn't have a tapered edge to it, so I've filed away the edge, and now it's a lot more tapered. It goes in easily. So 2 tire levers, small and nice and compact. An Allen key, super long. I use this many a times on the motorcycle. It's easy. T handle. It's easy to work with a T handle than this or this. So just the size 5, where I mean, most of the Allen key bolts for the plastics on the motorcycle are a size 5, so I use this. Tire pressure monitor gauge. I mean, simple. It's more like a pen, so you can definitely have it on your pockets or your placket. You can anchor it to your placket, is what I'm trying to say. So what you do is you just, if you can see, there's a knob inside which you know, kind of presses when you have air, the pressure of the air kind of pushing it in, and then when that gets compressed, this thing comes out, and this has values in it, if you can see. Yeah, so focus. It doesn't. Anyway, so that's the tire pressure gauge. Very cheap and very handy one. Scissors, pincers, or eyebrow pluckers. A tester, working gloves or surgical gloves. I don't get working gloves here that easily, so I go with surgical gloves. I have about 2 pairs of them. Very easy to get hold of them, very easy to dispose them off as well. So I buy these instead of the working gloves. I do have working gloves, but I don't carry them with me on the everyday toolkit. I want something which I can replace immediately. Some grease for the chain, some what can I call this? It's the these are for the punchers. It's like a sticker that goes on top and kind of seals the whole place. This is the glue that you have to be applying on the surface that you have prepared with the sandpaper. So sandpaper, prepare the surface, apply glue, and then put the sticker on top. It's like a knob. It kind of seals the whole place forever. This can stretch to at least 4 or 5 times its size, so don't have to worry about this at all. Then some rubberized glue. This is more like a gasket maker. It's 3 Bond. The name of the brand is 3 Bond. very solid glue, rubber glue. So it serves its purpose. It has a lot of end uses, and this is blue Loctite. So that's the whole of that in that bag. What else do I have here? Spare fuses for the motorcycle. Definitely comes in handy many a times. What else do we have here? A bit of a wire. What's this? Some nuts and bolts for the trip. And some spacers or washers or rubber bits that I can use as just to get enough tension between the two mating surfaces. So yeah, I carry a lot of these Allen key bolts and nuts, and most of it is the sizes on the machine, and also some nuts that can come loose and go missing. So I have these sizes with me, standard sizes, and if you can see, I have two pieces of each of the sizes. So yep, you will not find these little ones on your machine. I have included a lot of aftermarket accessories to the motorcycle, and these nuts belong there on those parts, and the rest of it is these nuts and bolts. Any which ways, we shall talk about these things separately in some other video. So that's the whole of it, guys. If you watch carefully, if you can just have a look at what has come off this. Okay, so that's one pouch inside here, and you have all these wonderful elastic bands and how do I say, grooves where you can fasten things, and then you have the same elastic bands running here with grooves, and then you have another pouch there. So that's the whole of the toolkit. You can of course fasten this to your belt, to your if you have anything anywhere, if you can fasten this, you can do that as well. So that's the pouch, and that's all the tools that has come out of the pouch. If you can see, you'll be surprised as to how much this thing can hold. Yeah. So that is all the tools that I have pulled out of this little fella here. Again, look at the size of the pouch compared to the size of my arm or my hand. That tiny bag can hold so much, and this is pretty much it. This is all the tools that you need for any motorcycle trip. I want you guys to know is because I love my motorcycle, because I love the engineering and the design of the Himalayan. I do not mind things becoming a mess every now and then. I will find solutions for it. I'll fix it myself, and I'll continue on into the journey. And that is what matters to me. Can I fix it? Is the bigger question that I ask myself. And if I can fix it, I'm more than happy to. I do not wish to own a motorcycle which I cannot fix on the go if something were to go wrong, and it has to be put on a truck. The Enfields are super simple to work on, super duper simple to work on, and that is why I love my motorcycle. And yep, that's the whole of it. These are the tools that come out of this pouch. So go ahead and grab your pouch as soon as you can. So that's $7.99 for that pouch, and that takes care of all of this. And I know from experience that this has been with me for 2.5 years now, and this is still as good as new. I know from experience that this thing will outlast the life of my motorcycle. So that's how sturdy and solid these things are. A-grade stuff, everything, including the elastics, the waterproof coating, everything is top-notch quality. The zippers, my god, I can't tell you how good the zipper is. So that's the whole of it. If this helps, it helps. So that's the video, guys. If you like the video, kindly give it a big thumbs up. Kindly do that, big thumbs up. And if you have any doubts relating to the tools that I carry with me, kindly put them on the comments section, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Also, kindly subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. I shall continue to put out these wonderful videos, so please do subscribe. That's the whole of it. That's my toolkit. I shall see you guys in another vlog. Until then, signing out for now. Your true friend, Ben.